Hey guys, and happy Friday. So, we are into day 5 of our Take 15 with God, and we are working out of or reading out of Daily Steps for Godchicks by Holly Wagner. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you. You know that. If you're new, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. And this is just something that I've been doing for a little while. I want it to be something consistent that I do with you guys daily. I was doing take 15 with, not take 15, 15 minutes alone with God. I will have that playlist in the description box, but I got sick and I couldn't finish that one up. I did that one on my own. So I decided that when I started my new one, I was going to start this one with you guys. And that's what I did. So we are on day 5, and I will have all the information about this book in the description box. I also have a couple of them linked in my Amazon storefront in case you wanted to purchase it and go along with me. It is a 90-day devotional, so there's definitely more than enough time for you to pick one up and keep working with me if you don't want to purchase it or you aren't able to. And I think they have it on the Kindle as well, so that's also another option. And if you are unable to purchase it, I do put all the information in the description box so you can follow along. She does have a reading plan in the back of the book, and I do my best to include that information in the description box as well in case that's something that you're interested in doing also. And then I have been using this journal that I made, I believe. I recorded this. I'm not 100% sure. If I did, I will link it in the description box. It is just a basic journal with blank pages that I have been using to journal my daily step, which is something that is included in every day's devotional. There's a scripture and there's a daily step for something that you can do that kind of corresponds with that day's devotional. And I'm kind of using that as a journal prompt. I've been saying this every day just in case you're new. I want to make sure that I reiterate. Um, but yeah, so I just use that kind of as a journal prompt. And sometimes it's not necessarily something that you need to write, but you can kind of just adjust it so that there is something that you can journal about. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. The scripture for this devotional is Hebrews 13:5, and it's from the Amplified Bible. So she puts the scripture in there, and I guess she just kind of uses different Bible version, different versions of the Bible to kind of put the scripture in there because I've seen NLT and IV. I think that's it so far. And now the Amplified. So he, God himself has said, I will not in any way fail you nor give you up nor leave you without support. I will not, I will not, I will not in any degree leave you helpless nor forsake nor let you down. Relax my hold on you. Assuredly not. Again, that's Hebrews 13:5. Excuse me. So now I'm going to go ahead and read the devotional and give you the daily step. In the book of Ezekiel, we encounter the children of Israel who were in despair because they had lost or would soon lose everything: their freedom, their country, their temple, and for many, their lives. In the midst of this devastation, Ezekiel offered hope, showing them that God was at work. He ends his book by calling the New Jerusalem, the Lord is there. What a great declaration of who God is. He is there. We do not serve a God who has abandoned us. His very name means that he is present. Knowing that my God promised not to fail me in any way or leave me without support was the most incredible support to me this past year. One day I was in my hospital room and was slightly overwhelmed with a few of the treatments. Okay, I was actually feeling just a bit sorry for myself. No one was with me and I was feeling very alone and a little afraid. Then I remembered the verse in Hebrews and I began to worship the God who is there. I began to thank him for not leaving me helpless or forsaking me or relaxing his hold on me. I can't even describe the peace that came upon me as I realized that even though it looked like I was alone, I was not. The very God who created the universe was in that hospital room with me. How awesome that we serve a God who never leaves us. He is with us through every good time and every bad time, every time of blessing and every time of loss. He is with us when we are afraid. He is with us when we are confused. He is always there, period. I am sure that you, like me, have felt alone at times. Maybe you feel alone right now. Take a moment and call out to God, who is there because He is. That is, so very true. At my loneliest times, even though there's people around me, I live in a household of 8 people, so I'm hardly ever alone. There are times where you feel lonely. And in those times, it's very important to remember that God is always there. He's the best comforter ever. So you have to be sure to call on him and remember that he is there. He's there to support you, he's there to comfort you, he's there to love you and nurture you, and he gives you everything that you need when people here on earth can't do it for you. So just keep that in mind, remember that, and meditate on that. But the daily step is write down a time when you know God was there for you, and then lift your hands and really lift your hands and thank God that being there is who He is. Thank Him for being the God who is always present. And she added another scripture down here, and it says, "And be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age." That's Matthew 28:20, and that's from the New Living Translation. And again, I will put all that information in the description box for you so you can follow along. And I just pray that this was a blessing to somebody, it spoke to somebody, and it gives somebody some hope on today. And that is it for today. This was a quick one, pretty short one, but definitely a very meaningful, strong one that you can meditate on. And you don't have to just write down one time. You can write down several times, as many times as you want. That God was there, and just thank Him for that. Always remember to thank Him for just being there, for being who He is. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you are all blessed and you have an amazing day. Be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye, guys.